Hey fam, it's your girl 4C Hair Chick here. I have been juicing for the past year and I really feel like it's been helping me with my hair growth. So I just wanted to share today about juicing. And I'm starting a series called Hair Food. I'll be sharing with you different juicing recipes on a weekly basis. So I'm big into juicing, and it all started really when I saw this documentary, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And after that, everything changed for me and I started focusing on juicing. Well, meanwhile, I've been on this natural hair journey, as we all know, and a big part of growing your hair long is also taking care of yourself from the inside. So you can definitely do things externally to take care of your hair, but you also want to make sure that you're taking the right vitamins, you're feeding your body what it needs to give your hair the nutrients it needs to grow long. So just wanted to share with you a little bit about juicing. Before I do that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get questions about my juicing equipment, so this video is to share with you what I use to juice. Okay, so I have this Breville Juicer, and the reason I decided to get this juicer is because I started out with a Montel Williams juicer. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll find a picture and share it with you guys. Anyways, that juicer, it was great and all, but it was more of a food processor. So what ended up happening is the juice would be really chunky. And I'm a texture person. I don't really like chunky floaties. So it wasn't working for me. I was having to strain the juice, and then I just had to go through a big headache to just get it to a juice consistency. So that's why I decided to get this Breville juicer. Let me show you. This is what's inside the Breville. When your juice goes through the blade, it's then pushed through the strainer initially. So when you have juice that comes out, it's really liquefied. You don't have to worry about a ton of chunks or floaties because you get pure juice. And that's why I love this juicer. I will say it's expensive. You're looking at anywhere between $200 to $500 for a juicer like this. However, as much as I use it, it's totally worth it to me. So just my preference. There's tons of options out there. This is just what I like, so I'm sharing you what I like and what works well for me. I haven't had any issues with this juicer at all. The only real drawback is washing this. It's a beast to wash. You've got this top piece, the blade itself, then this comes off, and so does this bucket and the pitcher. So a lot of pieces to wash. So this is my blender. I got this at Bed Bath & Beyond, I think anywhere between $30 or $40. I would share with you, do not go expensive on your blender. I went expensive on my blender the first time and I found out I didn't need all the extra bells and whistles. All you need in a blender is something that can blend ice, that has a pulse option, and then you have a puree option. If it has that, it's more than enough for you, I can promise you that. Typically what I'll do is, let's say I want to make a smoothie with bananas, strawberries, and yogurt. I'll do the strawberries in my Breville and get actual strawberry juice. And then I'll do the bananas, ice, and yogurt in the blender. So things that do not juice well go in the blender, which kind of goes without saying. But just a heads up, you really don't have to go big on the blender. You can go kind of cheapy and still get away with a good juice product. So this is the last member of my juicing family. Sometimes I like to put food type ingredients into my juices. For example, nuts, or I might want to put craisins or raisins into it. So I'll put those in the food processor, get them down to a really small size, and then I add it into the blender. So again, you don't have to go big here. As long as you've got a pretty good blade and you've got the chop and grind option, you should be good to go. So that is it. Juicer, food processor, blender. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the description box below. You can also email me at 4chairchick@gmail.com. If you haven't tried juicing before, I really encourage you to do so. You don't have to change your whole lifestyle. You could just start having a juice once every morning or something like that. But it really does make you feel better. And the thing I like the most is I feel like I have more energy. And it's true because I do have more energy, so it's not just a I feel it placebo effect. I truly have more energy because I have less toxins and waste going through my body. So something to think about. And also, again, if your goal is to grow your hair long, you definitely need to make sure you're feeding it well. So from the inside and from the outside, make sure you're taking care of your hair. It's your girl, 4C Hair Chick. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Outro.